Hey Snapchat, I'm in the back of an Uber right now on my way to LAX. Thought I'd do a quick snapstorm on advice for networking or getting a job. Most people looking for jobs start the wrong way. They start by looking in job placements, and actually that's a very low probability way to find a great job. By the time a job has already been advertised, it's going to have a lot of competition, get a lot of consideration, and you're already in the passenger seat. It's like everything else I advocate in life. Play offense. Job placements are defense. The best time to get a job is before anybody even knows that they're recruiting for that job, and I'm going to tell you how to land those jobs. The first thing you need to understand is the concept of an informational interview. I'm going to explain how informational interviews are powerful. What you want to do is contact somebody who has the job you want or works at the company you want, but don't ask for a job interview, and certainly don't ask for a job. But be clear on why you're meeting. Tell them, look, I'd really like to work in your industry. I'd love to just get some advice from you so I can better understand the kind of roles, compensation, career track. Promise that you won't take more than 30 to 45 minutes. Travel to them, offer to bring coffee. Your goal is to get information, not a job. If you do this, the thing you're going to learn in life is that people actually want to help. So when you go through and you capture this information, they're going to try to help you. You only have one goal, primary goal from an informational interview. Well, two goals. One is to learn, and the second is to ask for another meeting with somebody else. That meeting is called a referral, and you need to go for the close. So at the end of the informational interview, you simply say, is there anyone else you recommend that I speak with? If you take 10, 15, 20, 30 informational interviews, you'll suddenly have this team of people that are looking out for you. Do not, I repeat, do not try to flip that informational interview to, hey, do you have a job? That's not the goal. Trust me, if you're authentic with people when you have this meeting, people will turn around, either contact you immediately or later and tell you when jobs arise. By doing tons of informational interviews, what happens is people are thinking, hey, wait a second, I was going to hire next year, but I probably could use someone like you now. This happens to me all the time, especially in startups and VC-backed businesses, because we don't immediately have a plan, but we're always looking for great people. So I might encourage a CEO to consider bringing forward one of their hires if the right person came along. That's when you want to look. When you're the person who's meeting them first, and when the job is getting created potentially for you, you have no competition. It's very possible that that person is going to go out and say, well, we need to talk to 2 to 3 people. But that's very different than talking to 40 people. When you're the person in the informational interview, when you're the person who the job's being created for, the person recruiting is leaning forward, not leaning back. You need to become a networking machine. I always tell people you need to do 50 coffee meetings a year, 1 per week. But when you're in job hunt mode, you should be doing 3 to 5 a week. So maybe it's 50 coffee meetings in 10 weeks. Not all of the meetings are going to go somewhere. Some of them will seem random, but through a random assortment of many meetings, you learn a lot about the industry you want to enter. In summary, network like hell, play offense, not defense, informational interviews, ask for referrals, and create the job.